Morning everybody. Mr. Nationwide here. And I get away from the sun. And happy election day. Yes, well, anyway, I'm just leaving out the Garner Evans Christian Church. Yeah, it's where my polling place is at. The district. Yeah, so I vote for Donald Trump. He'll be our next president. He's going to make America great again. I don't care what everybody says. But I didn't want another 4 to 8 years of corrupt politicians in Washington. So I had enough. Yeah, what's even weird about this election, like, why is it for the governor's election of North Carolina, why does it fall the same year as the presidential election? That doesn't make no sense, because I know in Pennsylvania, they had their crooked governor there like last year. That's when he formed office. So I guess their elections are, I don't know, a different year, I guess. Same thing in the rest other states. Yeah, so right now, I'm gonna go get some coffee. Yeah, haven't eaten breakfast yet. I just got up, got ready, and just went out and vote. It's fucking sun. Alright, I got the visor there, so you guys can at least see me. Yeah, I mean, we're facing east. That's what it said on the compass. And let's see what direction we face. South. Wow. No, southwest. I was looking on the compass. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some coffee and then go home and eat breakfast. But I had to come to work at like from 11 to 8. Polls close at 7:30. Hopefully I'll be able to, hear anything by 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock tonight. Yeah, this Sunday I finally got off, so I'm gonna come back to Champions for Karaoke night. And Sunday we're gonna go to the shooting range. Yep. Try to get some videos of that. I got the pictures of it. Yeah. Need to practice anyway, because you never know. We might get the wrong president that we had to, we had to bear arms. Yeah, because it was ridiculous what happened this week. About those 650,000 emails found on Anthony Weiner's laptop. Well, the FBI had like 8 days to look it up, and then James Coney decided that they're not going to find Clinton guilty. And I am sitting there thinking, is he the fucking yes man telling the company line? I can't believe this fucking moron. I'll tell you, if I was in there, I would have fired him. And if you make threats, I don't care about the damn threats, because that's not going to happen. Usually a threat doesn't make it true. It's usually a lie. So whatever she said, it's not going to fucking happen. Because, well, believe it or not, either a Democrat or a Republican who called out Hillary Clinton what she was doing was wrong, they mysteriously died because she paid some goons to come kill them, which is crazy. Then they make something up saying that he was walking and then he shot himself in the head or some weird stuff that is impossible that could have happened. Yeah, and then so, of course, there were some people calling her out, but they don't want to get killed. And then about her husband Bill, who's former president. Now, there's a known fact that he's a rapist and sexual predator. Then I found other news that he's a pedophile. And like, what the hell kind of people we have in office? Doesn't make no damn sense. Now about Donald Trump, you never hear anything about him in there. Yeah, so that's what I'm shocked about. So, I think we have the House of Representatives or U.S. Senate, either U.S. Senate or House of Representatives for South Carolina. His name is Trey Gowdy. Now, Trey Gowdy, I like because with his questions, the way he asks the questions, and the way he interrogates everybody is what we need. Yeah, like I wouldn't mind having him as Attorney General until he decides to run for president. Because, like anybody he asks questions to, he got him painted in a corner. Because there's this guy named Martin Scarnelli. Now, what we did, there's some drugs, I forgot the name of the drugs, but usually you get them like $17, at the pharmacy, but he increased it to $750, which is crazy. Well, they consider it as a federal crime, so he's in there, and Trey Gowdy, was trying to question him, and then he wouldn't answer anybody's questions, saying that he pleaded the fifth, or he wanted to avoid to self-incriminate himself, but that was his fucking attorneys telling him that, instead of just get to the bottom line. So, Gowdy asked Scarnelli, so it's Scarnelli, is that how you pronounce it? And he said, yes. Oh, so now you can answer a question. And then he's, you get him to, asking the same question that everyone else asked, and then he's just making that same shoe. Said, oh, I've been advised by my attorney that I shouldn't give any further information to self-incriminate himself. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's fucking hiding something. Then we have another guy, Democrat, Maryland, Eli Cummings. Well, he asked the same question, and he's trying to plead and ask the same question. Nothing happened. So it was crazy, but anyway, so glad I voted today. Well, I'm not gonna post this video, on Facebook, so I'm just gonna post it to Twitter. Yeah, I know I got some views on it. Yeah, because there's gonna be some stupid controversy about the damn elections, on Facebook, like having it every election that you lose a front over for some stupid shit like that. And I tend to keep it myself. So I was at McDonald's getting coffee. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy that, the politician I wanted in, it was Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, but, well, he didn't make it in. Well, had Donald Trump in there, and, well, Trump apologized to him. Cruz said that he's going to put his endorsement in, and so did Marco Rubio. Yeah, and, I was impressed that, we had two Cuban Americans who were politicians in the Republican Party. Yeah, for those of you that said that our party's racist, which is not, because we have a black man who's Republican. He's I think he's a colonel. His name is Alan West. And then we have a presidential candidate, another black guy who's a Republican. His name is Dr. Pence Carson. And then we had one like in the last election in 2010, and his name is Herman Cain. Yeah, and he's very good friends with Neil Bortz, who, retired. He had his radio show, and so Herman Cain is taking over. But the craziest thing what happened is that, well, when he was in the Republican primaries, the craziest thing that happened, why he's not, why he wasn't running, because, I don't know, you got some women making up some stuff about them sexually harassing him. And it never happened. I think they're being paid by the Democrats just to go make that up, just to get him in trouble, which is ridiculous. And then, well, of course, the same thing happened to Senator Ted Cruz. And they're trying to say that about Trump. They're like, well, Donald Trump's a billionaire. Like, if that stuff happened like over 10 years ago, why didn't they get him since then, back then? And they waited until now? Well, I don't think even Trump did it. Now, him saying grabbing pussy, like, you know, that's just how guys talk to each other. And so that does make him a predator, because he didn't do it, actually. You know, because him and a couple of his buddies were having a conversation about it. And then, and then about that mall who's in the pension over there from Venezuela. The one they say they called him his piggy. Well, he didn't call her that anyway. She just made that shit up. It's just that he fired her because, well, she signed a contract saying that she's not supposed to gain no more than a certain weight that she's supposed to be in, you know, in the pageant. So she gained a little bit of weight, which had her disqualified. So he fired her since back then he was in charge of the pageants. And then, so that's when Hillary Clinton's making that stupid shit up. And then plus, the same pageant girl from Venezuela, well, she went back over there, and there were some problems where her boyfriend was some kind of drug lord, and he was a murderer too. And then she threatened to murder the judge. I don't think this is ridiculous. So yeah, you got all kinds of people saying stupid shit that it was never true. And of course, you got a lot of people saying that oh, if Trump becomes president, I'm moving to Canada. Well, what makes you think Canadians want? They already have enough problems of their own with their new prime minister. So, what makes them think that the Canadians want them? They already have enough problems of their own. I mean, I think they said they're going to close their borders. And then, oh boy, what's some other shit? Oh, of course, you got some celebrities and celebrities saying that. And who some other people said that they're going to move away? Well, I'll tell you, like, in case Hillary becomes president, I'm going to move to Texas because they're going to have a secession there. They haven't had secession since 1860, but they're talking plans of, you know, secede because all the corruption, they don't want that getting in the way of their state. So they're better off going the separate ways. So as soon as it become the Republic of Texas again, that's when I'm moving. They might divide up to like 4 states. I mean, it's a very big state. Their population is about as big as Australia, so that could possibly work. Their economy is like a lot better than like what they had up north or the Midwest. No, the Midwest. Sorry. I meant to say the Midwest. So anyway, I'm listening to the Rush Radio.
In this election with 15 electoral votes up for grabs. Dave?
Monica, a lot of states are considered toss-ups. New Hampshire's small, but could be key. Fox's Bill Marcus live at a polling place in Manchester.
The voters telling me the line was about 20 minutes long. A little bit of trouble with the automatic machines. Some ballots had to be entered manually. Voters all over the map with a slight edge to Clinton.
It should be
enthusiastic.
It should be manually though. Paper ballots.
That crooked one. Are you going for Trump? All the way for Trump.
I voted paper ballots.
I want my future for my kids to be a little bit better than it is right now.
Forecast is for a beautiful day in the mid-60s, so that should encourage voting. Dave?
A bill at midnight, New Hampshire. People in 3 tiny towns voted Trump beat Clinton 32-25. The number of Americans who voted early before Election Day might top 50 million. Fox News Radio. Fair and balanced.
Well, we already got people voting Trump anyway, so Clinton's getting less votes. Or in New Hampshire. So anyway, I'm about to go get coffee, so we'll see you later.